We have some questions right here in the KM to ask you, Mateo. The first is, what challenges to your faith do you face at school?
Some challenges I face are not participating in art projects like Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving, not attending concerts and assemblies that are patriotic or about holidays, avoiding kids that use bad language on the playground, and feeling different from other kids when they talk about their holiday traditions and games.
Yeah, so there's so much that's different and many challenges that you do face. Now, how have your parents and even others helped you to meet these challenges?
My parents take the time to teach me beforehand about things like the Pledge of Allegiance and holidays, so that I understand why not to participate.
Very good.
They also teach me how important it is to be Jehovah's friend and not friends with the world, just like Abraham was called Jehovah's friend at James 2:23.
That's great. Thank you, Mateo. Now, what has given you the courage to speak up about your Christian beliefs?
When I get asked questions or challenged about my beliefs, I trust Jehovah will help me explain myself.
Very good. So is there any experience that you'd like to share with us?
Recently, my neighbor asked me why I don't have an elf on a shelf.
All right, elf on a shelf. If not too familiar, why don't you help us understand what that is?
A elf on a shelf is an elf that the child's parents give them, and they say when it will watch you and report back to Santa if you're good or not.
Okay, so with the recent elf craze, some may not be familiar with this elf on the shelf is, and thank you for helping us explain that. So what'd you tell him?
I told him it's because I don't celebrate Christmas. He said, why don't you just pretend to do your religion and still celebrate the holidays? I told him, because I like my religion.
Well, it wouldn't be honest to pretend to be Jehovah's friend, right?
Right.
Very good. Well, thank you, Mateo, for that encouraging experience. And now we'll ask Ashley the same questions. Ashley, what challenges to your faith do you face at school?
Well, when kids would pressure me to date or to start swearing, and sometimes the teachers would pressure me to attend assemblies that would be about holidays. But what I find most challenging was when kids would ask me questions and put me on the spot, but I wouldn't know the answer to those questions at that very moment.